All right, let's keep on tracking. 事件が起きたのは5月25日. So the situation, the event, the predicament, the incident. I like the word incident for jiken. The incident, and then here we can take okita and translate it as took place. So, and then the incident occurred, the occurrence of the incident. Notice how they're turning it into a noun with a no particle. Jiken ga okita no wa. So the happening of the the awakening of the incident. Let's just translate this as the event took place 5月25日 on the 25th of June. I'm sorry, that is May. 警察官が小切手の偽造に関わった疑いで男性46を拘束した際に路上にうつ伏せにして首を膝で押さえつけました. Alright, another long sentence that probably would be best translated as 2 or 3 sentences. Japanese loves run-on sentences. Here we go. Let's go with this chunk right here. We have 警察官, so police officers, the police. Ga, so that's the subject of this clause. Kogite, a check. No gizo, a forgery, a counterfeit check, and notice how check is modifying forgery. So a forgery of a check, a check related forgery, a counterfeit. So it's almost treating it like a check counterfeit or like a counterfeit of a check. Okay, so anyway, ni kakawata, involving, so that was involved, that had involved a forgery of a check. X ni kakawata is the thing that comes after it is involved in what comes before it. So utagai is a suspicion involving a counterfeit check. Utagai de. So on the suspicion of a forged check, Danse, the man, this 46 right here, this is his age. The man, who was 46, o kosoku shita. Kosoku is to bind. Again, when I was looking this up so I could teach it to you, I was worried about searching an image search, but let's check it out. Okay. Kosoku suru is to restrict, bind, or constrain. I looked up the images and we were borderline not allowed to show this, but I figured this is generally okay to show. Kosoku suru. You're getting pictures of anpanman being wrapped up in cellophane, and I was a little bit worried to show you all this because it's borderline not allowed, but you can see how it's people being bound. Here's some lady in a fancy dress being bound up. The Sailor Scouts are being bound up. Anyway, I'm just having too much fun looking at these images. There's a freaky one at the bottom. I'm gonna get rid of that right now before you look at it. Excuse me. That's with safe search on moderate too. Okay, the saini, on the verge of. This literally means like a cliff or on the verge of, the edge of. The noun would normally be giwa, but I believe after a past tense verb like this, it'd be saini. Okay, so right as he was bound, or so when he was bound, it's kind of functioning like at the time that he was bound, when he was bound up. Notice that the person who's doing the kosoku suru-ing, who's doing the kosoku-ing, is the keisatsukan. So the police bound, what did they bound? They bound the danse. Notice the O particle tells who's doing the. On the suspicion, what kind of suspicion? On the suspicion of being involved with a forgery of a check. And then right when that happened, or on the verge of that happening, or as that was taking place, rojo ni utsubuse ni shite. Okay, so right when that happened, as that was happening, something like that. Rojo is on the streets, atop of the streets, and then ni utsubuse ni shita. They shoved him face down. Notice the ni suru is to make him, and then utsubuse is to lie with your face down, or lie front side down. So rojo ni, to the ground, utsubuse ni shita. He was forced to lay down, front down, face down on the streets. And then here's utsubuse ni suru. It translates to make someone lay down. And I want to translate. I want to make sure we see that this is the part that means make someone do something. I think the actual verb is utsubuseru. Oh, it just talked to me. All right, here are some images. It's less likely to get me in trouble. Here we go. Baby Utsubusu ing. Utsubuse ni. Notice how none of these are really Utsubuse ni suru. No one's actually being made to lay down. Utsubuse ni suru is to lay someone down, is to make someone face down in the ground. Okay? Oh, do they already have... Or torrents? What? This must be... I don't know, it says torrents. I don't know. I wonder if this is from the one today. Anyway, or recently. Okay, anyway. So the police bound the man who was 46 on the suspicion of being involved with a forgery of a check. And as that was occurring, they forced him onto the ground face first, or, lay down, front side down. Kubi, neck, o hiza de osaetsukemashita. Okay, osaetsukeru is to pin someone down, and we'll see some images of that soon. So they pinned him down, hiza de, with their knees. Hiza is de, and then kubi o hiza de. So kubi o is what they're pinning down. They're pinning down his neck, hiza de, with the knee. So that's exactly true. Kubi o hiza de osaetsukemashita. Osaetsukeru is to pin someone down, to suppress. Okay, yeah, suppress down. Press down. Maybe not pin down. To press someone down, yeah. And osaetsukeru is pictures like this. Notice restraining. They're restraining a tiger. Weird images that somebody's making. I don't know what's going on here. It must be like a judo thing. Here we got more of like a judo-esque thing, pushing someone down, pressing them down. Here's when you're trying to pick up a girl, you do the kabedon. What else is going on here? Anyway, that's osaetsukeru. Okay, here you go. This is pinning somebody down, pushing them down, pinning them. More kabedon, I wonder. Anyway, weird stuff. All right, so jiken ga okita no wa 5月25日. It happened on the 25th. Keisatsukan ga on the suspicion of a forged check. They bound up the guy who was 46, and at that time, or when it was happening, sort of the signee, when it was happening, when they did do it, they pushed him face down to the ground on the street. Kubi o hiza de osaetsukemashita. They pushed down on his neck with their knees, and that's also the keisatsukan. All right, dansei wa iki ga dekinaku nari, その後死亡しました. Okay, dansei wa, as for the man who was being pinned down, George Floyd, iki ga, his breath, deki nakunari, he was unable to breathe. So notice how iki ga suru, iki o suru means to breathe, and then iki ga deki nai would be to not be able to breathe. And then the kunaru is it came so that he couldn't breathe. Sono ato, after that, shibou shimashita. He passed away. So after that, he died. He passed away. He deceased. I don't know if you can use the word deceased like that. My only I haven't actually watched the video. I'm going to be honest. I haven't watched the video, but my understanding is that he was saying that he couldn't breathe for a long time. I don't mean to put any aspersions on anyone, but if you are saying words, you can breathe. Unless you say it, and then it's like done. But if you do it repeatedly, I haven't watched the video, so I don't know. I mean, you tell me in the comments. Did he say it repeatedly or what? I don't know how true it is that he couldn't necessarily breathe. I think I saw, according to the autopsy, the official one, it was that I don't think that they said that it was necessarily the drugs in his system that killed him, but I think they also said there wasn't very much in the way of asphyxiation. No matter what happened, after you have the guy pinned down, take your knees off the dude's neck, please. Like that is clearly police brutality. No matter what I'm saying here about maybe he wasn't asphyxiated, I don't know the term. We could all agree that you shouldn't be having your knee on somebody's neck. I mean, at the very least, stand up and lightly put some weight on the small of their back. Then you're fine. If you got the guy in handcuffs, what are you doing with your knee on your neck, dude? All right. So anyway, my only contention here is I'm not sure if he actually couldn't breathe, and I'm not trying to take anything away from anyone. I'm not sure if that's a true statement. That's all I'm saying. That's all. It's so terrifying to say anything counter to white man kills black man, whites are evil. So I'm just trying to lightly put my footsteps here. Sorry to interrupt my own video, but it turns out that video was about 45 minutes long, so I'm going to break this up into chunks. Have yourself a happy dappy day. Peace out.